All right, welcome back. So I want this to be a very quick video. In this video, I want to show you how you can share your Scratch projects or games with your family and friends so they can see what you have built and interact with it. That would be nice, right? Now, the normal way to do this would be to share the Scratch file, the .sb3 file with them, and they'll have to load it into Scratch application first through desktop app or through the browser. That will be a lot of process for them, right? But it would be nice if we can just send them a link to just access what we have built and interact with it. So I found this website called packager.turbowarp.org, and I want to say a big thank you to whoever is in charge of this website because it's really great, right? Now let's go to deploying our project, right? So I'm going to also be using a tool called GitHub where we can upload the file we're going to get from TurboWarp to and get a link that we can share to our friends and family. So let's click on choose file, and the file I want is, I'll go to my Scratch project. We want the last version of the box game we built, the final version. So let's click open, and it's going to load it for us. Now I'm going to leave all these settings at the default. If you want to play with it, I recommend clicking on this question mark and read about it before you do so you don't break your project. So I'm going to leave all the custom settings. You can click here to load an image for the project. I already did. You can also click here to load an image. Very straightforward process. So I had to try it first to make sure it works before showing you, right? So now I'm going to leave all of this. I want all of this for the controls, and then let's go to environment. Environment is where we want it to run. I'm going to leave it at plain HTML, but if you have some advanced knowledge about environments like different operating systems like Linux, OS, and Mac OS and Windows applications, you can just choose any of these options. For Windows, choose Electron. For Mac, choose WebView Mac OS, and for Linux, choose Electron Linux. But I'm going to leave it as plain HTML because it's easy and can run anywhere. So quick package, and this is going to download an HTML file for us. So now let's click on that HTML file, and we can see that we can now access our game. I'm not ready. The bottom line here is that we don't want to send a file to our friends or family. So we still need to take this a step further by uploading this HTML file to GitHub and get a link that we can share to our friends and family for them to be able to access this project. So I'm going to right click and click new tab, and let's go to GitHub. Now, if you want to learn more about what GitHub is, I suggest going to YouTube and just search for a tutorial on GitHub. What is GitHub, or how to create a GitHub account if you don't know how to do that. So I'm going to create a new repo by just clicking on this button. But GitHub is basically a platform where developers upload their code to and collaborate on projects, right? But we can also use it to showcase our work as well. So I'm going to click new, and then let's call this the box game. So I'm calling this the box game because I already created a repo called box game when I was trying this. And then let's just go to create repository, and then we need to upload a file. So I'll click upload an existing file, choose the file I want. Now I'm going to go to downloads. Now for GitHub to be able to load your HTML file, which is now our new game file, no longer a Scratch file, we need to change the name to index.html because GitHub will automatically look for that file with that name. So now I'm going to move this to my desktop because I think I have an index.html file there. So I'm just going to paste this I'll delete this old one I changed because I already tried this whole process. And then let's call this index.html and let's open it. So after uploading, we'll need to save the change by clicking on commit changes. Let's click commit changes. And it's going to save our file. Now let's go to settings. One more thing we need to do. Let's go to settings and let's go to pages. Just follow through. You don't have to know how this works, but I just focused on the results right now. Let's click on this button here. Click main. Keep it at root and click on save. Now it's going to take some time for the link to appear. The link is going to appear somewhere here. Before that time, it's going to take some few minutes. Let's go back to the game and let's play one more. Exam you are done. Oh, let's play again. At time we are gone. They go to refresh and play. Now I don't want this one that you want mobile yet to go play again. You need to add outcome control for moving past left and right through the program team left and right robotics on the laptop or exactly the right. Alright, so the link should be ready by now. How do I go back to that tab? Alright, so let's go back. And now let's refresh. And here's the link. So let's click on the link. So this is the link we are going to be sharing with our friends. So you see, here's our game. And they work a that third room is in progress. Right? So you can now take it and share your friend and then edit either your game or to update that it yes. Well, it is. Alright, so I think it's a great video. It helps you to just share your project. In the next video, we're now really going to talk about extensions as I promised in the last video. So if you have been following our channel and you enjoyed the content, I want you to subscribe, leave a like, and tell me what you think about the video in the comment section. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you.